Yeah, this is Ngozi. Yeah, I'm your host for today. Yes, we're here for premium study abroad and scholarship support package. Yes, yeah, I hope we're going to work together this afternoon, and I sure you get value for your time. So, today we're going to dive deep. We're going to dive deep, yes, for those of us that are trying to move abroad for your master's or MBA. Yes, I'll give you one expo. Yes, the first expo is stop your generic statement of purpose. Yeah, it's not going to cross a university algorithm. Why? Because you've not been getting it right. Yeah, there are so many loopholes we are going to uncover today, and the reason why we are here for you. Yes, the reason why we're here for you is so that we can give you the help you need with your scholarship package, with your visa package, so that you have a seamless effort to traveling abroad and settling down and starting your studies. You know, a lot of people, when they are making this life journey, they get hooked in a lot of traps. But these hooks are avoidable. They are really, really avoidable. So is why so many of them get hooked is because they don't know. You won't blame them. They don't know. But that is why we are here. We are specially packaged for this kind of handle. We help you prepare a CV that is ATS friendly, visa package that will fly any immigration officer, no matter what. It's not miracle, it's careful packaging, dodging all the loopholes that you can step in and, you know, your application will have problem. So let's dive deeper. Yeah. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Yes, let me know where you're tuning in from. You can write that in the comments. Yeah. Are you from Nigeria? Are you from anywhere in the world? You're welcome. So there are a lot of things involved in the scholarship package. And a lot of people, when they think about scholarship, they go look for individual universities. If you go to look for individual universities, you're not going to actually get what you're looking for. Yes, you won't get what you're looking for. You have to go to those umbrellas that are funding the scholarship, like the government and the institutions that are funding the scholarship. That is the first mistake they start making. But our premium scholarship and live abroad package takes care of all these things. You understand? Because we do, once we get your documents and you tell us what you want, we start to do your school matching. We do your CV, and edit your SOP, your statement of purpose. You understand? So for you, it's gonna be a mountainous work. When you start, you find out it's a lot of work for you, but it's what we do, is the ground we play on. Yeah, it's the ground we play on. So you just need to um let the specialized hands handle these things. And while you focus your time in more important things, you understand. So um you just need to go to our drop us comment flight, and somebody will respond to you immediately. Comment flight in the comment section, and somebody will get to you immediately. Okay, so you don't need to write a generic statement of purpose. Why? The universal algorithm is going to flag it. It's an instant rejection. Instant rejection. The universal algorithm is going to flag it. Like copy and paste. You generate one thing and be copying and it's not gonna work. Yeah, it's not gonna work because the algorithm is built in a special way. When we continue discussing, you find out why the algorithm is not going to take it. You understand? So there are a lot of hidden compliance traps of visas, like for instance, if you dump a massive lump of cash into the bank account, a few days to printing, your statement of account is that is not going to fly with any this immigration officer. It's not going to fly because it's going to look like a scam. It's going to look like a scam. That was a case study we had. David, he was about to do that. He had already prepared the funds and he was waiting to deposit this money and then go and print a statement of account. And luckily for us, luckily for him, he was already working with us. You understand? So we found that loophole and we would tell him. We told him, no, you're not going to do that. You have to you have to hold down the fund for 28 days rule. Yes, that also flies for UK universities. For other countries, it's 3 to 6 months. But for UK, it's 28-day rule. You hold down that money. We told him, no, you're not going to print that statement of account. And we made sure that every all the least deposit can function even on the 28th day. Yes, the minimum deposit can function because of a fluctuation in currency. Understand what I mean? So you're not going to just deposit the minimum amount. Whatever you are depositing will be able to hold off even in the last day, so that on the 28th day, we don't find out because of fluctuation in currency that your money it didn't work out. So these are loopholes in visas and the ATS. In ATS, it's not a human that meets your CV initially. It's passed through an ATS system, and this ATS system will look at your CV. Maybe you have designed your CV as a graphic design project. For instance, you have designed the CV as a graphic. There are icons everywhere. There are icons everywhere, and the ATS machine is reading it as a scrambled text because of the icons. You can't read where you're supposed to put email. You now put icon for email, and the ATS will just read it and say, "Oh, this is a scrambled text." It rejects your CV. So your CV never even makes it to a human. You understand what I mean? So it's all these loopholes that we handle, we take care of. You understand? So there are so many examples that I can show you that you really need to avoid. You understand? You really need to avoid them so that you don't make your journey almost impossible from the beginning. Yeah. So this is Ngozi. If you're just joining us, welcome to Global Study abroad masterclass. Yes, you are welcome. Yeah, you can send us messages. We'll reply to you if you are willing, if you need. Okay. So I welcome you, and any question you have, send it to us. We'll get back to you. Yes, when you start dealing with all these documents and informations, if you're not working with somebody that specialized in this, you'll find that you'll make a lot of mistakes. As I've been telling you, you make a lot of mistakes. It might seem like a mountainous work for you, you understand? But giving us the opportunity to work with you will offer you an end-to-end support. It will offer you an end-to-end support services where we do the heavy lifting from your profile evaluation to your visa prep. You understand? From your profile evaluation to your visa prep. So, and we have limited slots for this cohort. We have limited slot. Yeah, even the universities, they have limited slots. How much we? So I want you to click that button immediately, or send us on the comment flights. Send us on the comment flights, and we'll get back to you, so that whatever you're working on will pass any system it comes in contact. Yeah, it will really fly for you. So we are doing the heavy work for you, the heavy lifting. We are doing the heavy lifting for you. We handle your documents, make sure that they're ATS friendly. We make sure that your CV is arranged. Like, there was a case we had. This lady, her CV was her grades didn't meet up with the international scholarship. Yes, she's from Nigeria. Her grades didn't meet up with international scholarship, and she thought, I'm not going to get anything from these international bodies. But we told her, let's work on it first. There is the means to an end. You understand? So we started working on it, and we were able to position her work experience as as a big point. We're able to position her working experience, and by the time Okay. Sorry, it was a network glitch there. Sorry. So we're back. So we are going to do the heavy lifting for you from your profile evaluation to your visa prep. So I want you to comment on the comment flights and we'll get back to you. Yes, comment flights. Yeah, somebody will get back to you. Oh yeah, on how to go about it. We'll help you to resolve all these hidden traps that on your own you may not really avoid. Yeah, it's not going to cost you much. It's just something you can afford, for someone that's getting ready to play on the international stage. It's not going to cost you a lot. So, there have been many cases we handled here, and we got results. You know what? I like when I have results. You understand? Yes, positive results. Yes, I look out for that. When you are doing something, you look out for results. What's the head? Where is this going to? What will become of this? So we had so many positive results with a lot of clients, and they've been writing us reviews on our websites, and it's enough courage for us to move on and to find out people like you today who may be interested in our services. Yes, in our services. So there was a case of a HND on 2-2. We pivoted her into a top tier international program. Yeah. I used to tell people that positioning beats grade. Yeah, it's when you get that, you can start. When you say that, you can start a big argument. What is it's true. Positioning beats grade, but grade is very important. So what I usually tell people is when you have this grade and you position yourself very well, the sky is your starting point. You go, you do, you have opportunities that you don't even believe there is. Yes, there's some opportunities you don't know because it's not your playground. You understand? But when we have your credentials, we have your applications, we can offer you opportunities that you don't even know exist. Like this HND, we were able to get her a top tier international program. Yeah, it was good positioning for her, and she really got what she wanted. So that specific visa rule is exactly what we handle here, step by step. You know, we we will give you the opportunity to, you know, to help enable us to help you. Exactly. So let's do live audits. Yeah, let's do live audits. Yeah, drop your class of degree and your target country in the comments right now. Drop drop your class of degree and target country in the comments. Let's see, and let me tell you if you qualify for a fully funded scholarship. Yes, it's a live audit. Yeah, I want you to send in your GPA or class of degree. Send it and send it with your target country in the comments. Yeah, send it in the comments and I'll be able to tell you if you qualify for a fully funded scholarship. Yeah, doing this alone, I don't want you to waste a lot of money on application fees. I don't want you to apply to 10 universities. 10. There's some people that apply more than 10. and they will not get anything at the end of the day. It's painful, man. It's painful. But I don't want you to be that victim, because you have us and we can really solve this for you. So I want you to reach out to us so that we can help you. We handle your school matching. We optimize your CV, and we edit your statement of purpose. These are critical to your application. They're highly critical to your application. So, yeah, some questions are dropping in. I'll attend to it later. Yeah, I'll attend to it later. Some questions are dropping in. I'll attend to you all. Yeah, I'll attend to you all. But first of all, let's talk. Yeah, we do your school matching, optimize your CV and your statement of purpose. These are the things, part of our package for you. And we have limited slots. We have limited slots for you. So we want you to hasten up, click that button, and we'll get back to you immediately, because our own is urgent. We do it like urgent work, because no, the universities are not waiting, the scholarships are not waiting. Once they get the number they have, is a cap for the year. So I don't want you to get to them when it has been capped. You understand? You now get a message like, oh, you can come around next year. You can come around next year. Another year you start doing a whole planning and all that. I'm sure you already have a plan for next year now. And you're going to move those of this year and join them next year. That'll be a lot of work. So right now you have the opportunity, there's still opportunity now to drop in and see what you can get for yourself and be an early bird. An early bird drinks clean water, finds good worms. Yes, the other ones will have to scratch. Their nails will have to get dirty. Yes, they have to scratch a lot. But the early birds get clean water and they get good ones. So, and good fish too. Do you like fish? I'm sure you like fish. Some people don't like fish anyway, and they're also good. So there was a case study like this I was telling you, talking to you about Amara from Nigeria. Yeah, she dropped us a review on our website. She was glad she worked with us and she got everything she wanted. Yes, she got everything she wanted. And, she had a second class. She also, this person also had, she had a second class, a 2-2 in her undergraduate degree, but possessed over 3 years of experience in data operations and performance marketing. Yeah, 3 years of experience, work experience. So to her, when she was messaging to us, the tone was like, these top European universities would automatically reject her. So we kind of asked her, how did you know if you didn't try? She said she knows that she is 2-2, second class lower, so that she's not really hoping for much. So we told her, let's work around it. There should be a means. There should be a means to an end. So we started working around it together with her. So yeah, the challenge we had actually was that her academic transcript didn't meet the baseline of 3.5, 4.0 GPA requirement for standards standard merit scholarship. Yes. Yes. That was the challenge. She wasn't. Yeah, that's why I said grade is good. Grade is good. Then have the grade and no positioning. So the grade still is not. So we overhauled her resume into an impact first single column ATS layout. An impact first single column ATS layout. Single column. It's not like a graphic design project. I don't know. I see some CVs, I was like, what is this person going for graphic design competition? Is this not only CV? Some people even put picture. Hey, okay. That was then CV is no longer needed. The ATS flag it. The ATS flags it, yeah. So we overhauled her CV into an impact first single column ATS layout. Framed her daily workplace tasks to scalable assets management. You understand? So we rewrote her statement of purpose using grit and the growth framework. Grit and growth framework. So explaining her early undergraduate grades as a learning curve while proving her current technical mastery using data-driven workplace milestones. So we positioned her workplace experience, where her grade didn't meet up. And you know that all these scholarships, they favor work experience. If you have been applying, you must have seen something. Even though you're not applying, you can find that online. The information is there. It's not a hidden information. You understand? It's not a hidden information. It's there. So we rewrote her statement of purpose. We rewrote it and we showed her work experience. And so the outcome is that she was able to secure an admission and a fully funded scholarship of 1,400 euro on Erasmus Mundus Joint Master Scholarship in Europe. Yes. She secured it fair and square. Yeah. Because of the way we prepared her, we rewrote everything she came with. We positioned her CV. We positioned her with her work experience. You understand? It was no longer her grades. Her grades didn't meet up. But we have a way around it. Your CV could be in any shape. Your grade could be in any shape. So far it's not so down and out. We'll find a way to position you. Once you have work experience, we'll know how to rewrite your resume and position you properly. So position and grade what? See? So people, are you there? So if any of these scenarios sound like your current situation, and if you are confused about your proof of funds, struggling with a tutu, don't know how to format your CV for an ATS, do not guess and risk a permanent visa refusal. Please do not guess. Guesswork wouldn't pay. You sometimes when you are doing that guesswork, you still waste money. Pay application fees. And at the end of the day, you get nothing. Yeah, you get nothing. So it's best you allow the professionals to handle these things for you so that you know it's one trial and best wins, you know. So we have limited spots available. Yeah, as I told you before, we have limited spots available. It's not like it's going to be there all the time. It's not going to be there all the time. We have limited spots available, and we hope that we can work with you to provide you what you need. You understand? So let's treat some of the questions before we go on with some of the examples that we've had, examples of people we had working with us. Yeah, I'll be able to tell you a lot more, but first of all, let's answer about 2 questions or 3 questions. So this person is asking, can I apply for the fully funded global scholarships if I have an HND or second class lower? Yes, 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 yes. Yes, absolutely. Programs like Shedning and that's scholarship prioritize your professional impact, your leadership potential, and the work history over a perfect GPA. Yeah, I'm giving you facts. Yeah, they prioritize your professional impact, your leadership potentials, and work history over a over perfect GPA. You see what I mean? Are you getting the hook around what I'm saying? Yes, 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 exactly. So the secret is knowing how to translate your career achievements into academic value metrics on your CV. That's the trick. Yes. Are you getting me? Yeah. We'll be able to transform or translate your career achievements into academic value, because your time in the workplace is something, is value. Some people learn as they work. You understand? So it's value. The academic environment counts it as value. So if you spent like 8 years, or you spent like 4 years working, you must have gained something. You position that amount of time to academic value metrics, yeah, on your CV. So that's what our support package specializes in highlighting. You know, it specializes in highlighting those exact career pivot points. Yes, exactly. So yes, you can apply. Yeah, you can apply, but make sure that you'll be able to position yourself properly. If you, without positioning yourself properly, no, it's not going to fly. Yes, the grade will hold you down. Exactly. Exactly. So let's answer the second question. Are you there? Yeah. So you can comment flights and we'll get back to you. If you want, comment flights and we'll get back to you. Exactly. So the second question is, do I absolutely need IELTS or TOEFL to win a worldwide scholarship? Do I need IELTS or TOEFL to win a worldwide scholarship? Answer, to answer you this, not always, yes, but having it drastically expands your options. If you have it, it drastically expands your options, but not always, it's not always that you must have it to win worldwide scholarship, but it gives you an edge, a leverage. So many UK and European universities accept an official letter from your universities, from your undergraduate institution. They can accept letter from your undergraduate institution. So are you there? Yeah. It can accept official letter from your undergraduate institution that your degree was entirely taught in English. That's your your MOI. Yes, your medium of instruction was all in English. You understand? Yeah. Your medium of instruction was entirely English language. So we can ask you to get that letter. Yeah, we insist you get that letter. We put that letter. You understand? We put that letter. So, are you there? Comment flights and we'll get back to you. Get back to you on this. So, that is our second question. So, let's go ahead and that's the second question. We'll come back to there are other questions, okay? There are other questions that we'll answer. But as we go on, we'll go back to it and let's keep talking, let's keep talking. So the case study again that we heard, that might be interesting to you is David's case. He received an unconditional admission letter for an MBA program in the United Kingdom. He had the personal forms ready, but didn't understand visa compliance laws. He didn't understand visa compliance laws. And luckily for us, luckily for him, he already met us. Like you met us today, like I'm talking to you, that was how he came. And so he planned to transfer a large sum. We asked him what was your plan. He said he will transfer a large sum, that he had the funds ready. He will transfer a large sum from his uncle's corporate account, company account, into his personal account, then print his statements, his bank statements in 5 days for the embassy. Yeah, we told him to work. So that would have triggered an instant visa refusal under the unexplained season money rule. Unexplained season money rule. In yeah, that wouldn't have allowed his visa to fly, because it's unexplained seasoned money. You understand? So what we did was we intervened during his profile evaluation and halted the immediate visa booking. We halted the immediate visa booking. We didn't want him. We told him, no, you are not going to do the visa booking. So we enforced a 28-day consecutive holding. Yeah, a 28-day consecutive holding required for the UK visa. Yeah. And we ensure that the balance never dropped below the required tuition plus living fee threshold. We also living fee threshold for a single day. You understand? So all these things were what we ensured. These things, this is our job. You understand? This is what we'll do. So alongside that, there was something else we did. We drafted a bulletproof affidavit of sponsorship and led the corporate entity back to his primary sponsor. Are you getting me? We drafted a bulletproof affidavit of sponsorship. You know, somebody will say, I already have this thing. Let me go. I've observed the 28th rule. That the large sum that is deposited in your account has no history of how the money has been entering your account. Are you getting me? It has no history of how the funds had come. So we needed to do what? Affidavits of sponsorship and legally linked it with the corporate entity. You understand? So these things are very important. It's not, that's why a lot of visas get flagged. Because if you don't cover these potholes, you step into them. You understand? So we legally link the corporate entity back to his primary sponsor with clear tax documentation. Are you getting me? So this was what we added to what he brought. We corrected the mistake and even did more work. You understand? Added the document so that this thing will fly. So he got his visa approved on the first attempt with 0 processing delays. Everything is complete, so there's no need for delay. You understand? Everything is complete. No need for delay. He gets his visa on the first attempt. But had it been he dumped large sum of money, it looks like scam now. Hey, you check it. You check it. It looks like a scam. Yes. If you dump huge money into the account and print this thing, bank statements in the next 5 days, and you're rushing to the embassy, the immigration officer will look at it. Yeah. Ha. This is unexplained season money. Oh. This is unexplained season money. You drop your this thing. How can you explain how that money, and you check your statement, there's no history of how that money is coming and going in your account. There's no business history, nothing. And suddenly there's a huge money and there's no sponsorship from your parents. Okay, check it now. If your parents didn't support, you understand, it's not your relation. It's not your relation. It's not your parents, sorry. It's not your sibling. It's just a foreign account dropping money into your bank account. It's just a foreign money, but money that has no link to you by name or whatever. It's not your siblings, not your parents, and it comes into your account. So, and there is no bulletproof affidavit of sponsorship that is legally linked. You understand? So if you are the visa officer, what will you do? Of course, you are going to flag. That was what would have happened to David, but we intercepted it. We intercepted it immediately, and it was able to fly. So, are you there? Comment flights and we'll get back to you. We would like to work with you and give you a seamless journey to MBA abroad and with scholarship, fully funded scholarship. Yes, fully funded scholarship. So comment and we'll get back to you. Somebody will be on your job immediately. So another question is coming here. Let me see. Let me see. Another question is dropping. Another question is dropping. Okay. Can I use a family friend or a distant relative as my financial sponsor for my student visa? Can I use a family friend or a distant relative as my financial sponsor for my student visa? Yeah, this is a major visa trap. If you ask me, it's a major visa trap. So if your sponsor is not a parent, legal guardian, or spouse, so immigration officers will question why a third party is willing to spend thousands of dollars or naira, whatever your currency is, on your education. Yes, they will ask you. So it's a major visa trap. So it needs to have something that will handle it, you know. So are you there? Are you getting me? Yeah. So the visa officer will ask you, why is somebody willing to spend that thousands of dollars or naira? I don't know your currency. Whatever your currency is, CD or whatever. So on your education. So if you must use an extended relative, if you must use an extended relative, you need a flawless, legally binding sponsorship narrative. Are you there? Yes, you need a flawless, legally binding narrative, legally binding sponsorship narrative. So we provide specific advisory framework for this to ensure your sponsorship ties are bulletproof. We provide specific advisory framework, uh, services for this. So we do that and we'll be able to package you properly so that it will not fail. So you can use that, but it needs to come with a legally binding sponsorship narrative. Did you get that? Exactly. Thank you. Okay. The fifth question. The fifth question says, what does a season money mean? Okay. When presenting a bank statement to immigration. What does season money mean when presenting a bank statement to immigration? Okay. Let's answer that. Season money is the required proof of funds. Required proof of funds that has sat securely in your bank account. Are you getting me? Season money is the required proof of funds that has sat securely in your bank account for the legally mandated period without wild fluctuations. Did you get it? Is the money that you have left in your account and is not living and coming? It's been there for a period of time they legally gave. You understand? So So it's not the type you will see lump sum deposits that will jump into the account. No, the visa officer will question it. They will question it immediately. Where is the money coming from? So it can flag your visa applications. Are you getting me? Yeah, it will flag your visa applications. You can find out this information online. So it's not like I'm giving you white piece here. It's something, is real, absolutely real. So UK requires funds to be held for 28 consecutive days, while other countries look at 3 to 6 months account history. Yes, other countries do 3 to 6 months. UK is 28 consecutive days. No, a massive deposit right before printing your statements looks like borrowed cash. Yeah, to the visa office and triggers automatic refusal. Triggers automatic refusal. Yes, it looks like a borrowed cash. It looks like a scam. You understand? Let me borrow you this cash so that I'll collect it back. The visa officer has sensed it. He will flag your visa application. That's automatic refusal for you. So, are you getting me? Okay, so let's continue till other questions drop. Yeah. So if you're just joining us, this is the Global Study Abroad Masterclass. Yeah, we have a premium package. We have a premium package for studying abroad and the visa applications. Our package is limited. What our package does is it helps in the school matching, optimize your CV, we edit your SOP, helps in your visa application so that you don't get flagged. We find out all the loopholes you may have and handle it. So if you're just joining us, you are welcome. And you can click or you can write flights, comment flights, and we'll get back to you. We'll give you everything you need to go around this. You understand? So we have a lot of reviews of people that have worked with us. A lot of people have worked with us and they are happy. That was Miriam from Nairobi. So she contacted us sometime early last year, and she had some issues. She said she has been applying and not working for her, and she really needed fully funded scholarship if she's going to try an international MBA. So we told her that we'll be able to walk around her application. So when she sent us her documents, we were able to go around it and found out some loopholes which were not so serious. We buffered up her CV, her visa application, and bam, they gave her a visa. So she's on our website. There's a review of her on our website. If you go down, you'll be able to see her name. And it's so good. She's happy. And that's the most important. That's our goal. We make sure all our customers are happy. They are well attended to. You understand? We follow you step by step. Is a guide. It's step-by-step guide. It's not like we leave you to solve this or that. Every step is with us. Yes, the documents you are sending to immigration, we will evaluate it, evaluate and optimize it. Yes, we evaluate it properly, optimize it properly before you can send it for visa booking. You understand? Because we know that if it's not done, whatever we have done with your CV, getting your admission will not work. Yes. Like David, we talked about, David already had his admission letter, but he was going to make a brutal mistake with the visa application. So we intervened and held down his booking for 28 days. That's according to UK 28 days hold down rule before he was able to print. You understand? Other countries would have asked him is 3 months and above. You understand? So when we explained to him, he was able to understand. Not only that, as I told you before, we had to add affidavits, legally binding the account that is sending him the lump sum of money. You understand? With affidavit of sponsorship. So we linked all these documents together, and we were able to get him, he get his visa to fly on the first attempt. Yes, we got his visa to fly at the first attempt. So sometimes it's not something you can just do by yourself. It's not something you can just do by yourself. It's something that we may need to help you. You need to get help, because you say, let me ask this person, let me watch that video, let me go up and down, hit the lot, and at the end of the day, what happens? You have wasted application fees, you have stressed over 10 universities, and still did not get your visa cleared or even got admission letter. So, but we don't want to see our students from international communities giving up on their dreams to play at international stage. There are a lot of scholarship that's encouraging even international students, a lot of scholarship. There are so many things and a lot of packages that we have that you can benefit from. You know, you can stay in your house and decide that this my grade will not pass any international university. That is your decision. That is your assumption. Sorry, is your own assumption. You don't even know when you try what will become of your situation. Maybe there is something we can play around. Maybe there's something we can hook, like Amara. We were able to transform transform her CV, optimize her CV, brought out her working, her daily work experience, to stand in gap for her low grade points. You understand? She had 3 years experience. You understand? We were able to position her properly, positioned that exactly the way we wanted, and it flew. She got accepted. She got Erasmus scholarship. So there are many opportunities you can harvest from if you give yourself the chance. But if you say, let you dig, you can dig it for 3 years, and maybe you can get admission, visa will be problem. You can get visa, and you can't even get visa without application. So that's what I'm talking about. So the problem is letting the specialized hand handle it. You understand? So there are so many things you can gain from this video today. Your CV, if you're doing your CV to put it out in international space, make sure it's ATS friendly. Okay, you know that. What does ATS friendly mean? You understand? First of all, I tell people that their graphic design CV won't fly. Yes, your graphic design CV will not fly. All the all the design and just a single column ATS, everything written, no icons. You understand? That will fly the CV. At least the university algorithm will be able to, pass that. It will not flag it. But when your CV is can't even pass 8 years, the university algorithm will flag it. And that's where you've started having problem from the beginning. Are you getting me? You start having problem from the beginning, but I don't want you to do that, because we have specialized hands, people that will, you just submit all your documents, they'll sit down, bring it out, and they will look at it. This is not there, this is there, this won't work, this will work. Okay, this will not work, how do we go around it so that it works? You understand? So, but you, because it's not your field, it's not your playing ground, you may not be able to know or find out every information you need to cater to this your international trip. So, but we are there for you. We promise to give you the best of the best. So I want you to comment flight, and we'll get back to you. We have so many packages for you. Yes, as we have so many packages, it's limited slots. Limited slots. You understand? Even the universities have limited slots. How much they have limited slots. We also have limited slots. So we want you to seize the opportunity and get the best. We do school matching for you. If you have not even done anything, it's from scratch. We will help. Able to help you. If you're thinking about it for the first time, you want to find out one or two things, the you want to even encourage yourself. Come on, get to us. We'll respond to you. Yeah, we'll be able to do something and help you sort it out. So very soon be winding down, so we can come again another day. So my people, okay, no more questions are coming. I was hoping by now more questions must have dropped. Okay. No, no. Okay, wait. No, no more questions. No more questions. So if you think that all the scenarios we've been discussing today looks like your current situation, if you're confused about proof of funds, you're struggling with two and don't know how to format your CV for an 8 years, don't get and risk a permanent visa refusal. So you come to us and we will be able to help you sort it out and make sure you get whatever you want. Get you whatever you want. Oh yeah, yeah. Mm. So for our subsequent videos, if you want us to discuss any other thing for you, there are some things you want us to discuss, You can also put that in the comments. Tell us where you want us to discuss, how you want us to discuss it, so we get back to you. We'll do another video. Even though it's not live stream, you can always check on this channel. There'll be more videos for you each time, and we'll be able to tell you more, give you more informations, answer your questions, and get to you everything that you need. Yes, yes. And I want to tell you that when we close for this year, there'll be another for next year. But I don't want you to carry over your dreams for this year to the next year. Yeah, let's do it like that. Whatever is for this year, we get it done this year. And we move on next year. Next year, I want you to be in UK, in US, in Australia, in wherever country that you decide to go to, whichever country is your dream. Yeah, wherever you want to go, we'll be able to find you something with fully funded scholarship. Yes, get you something appetizing, something good, top tier, you know. So we are looking forward to you working with us because there won't be any regrets. Yes, we'll work with you step by step and we'll make sure we give you everything that we need. That is why we are here. That is our full package. Our full package is school matching. We do school matching for you. We do we optimize your CV. We do optimize your SOP. Optimize your visa application documents, and make sure that they're in order. We'll be able to give you the best of what you need. No matter your degree, don't say that, oh, it's off table for me, because this is off table for me. It's not. You can still get better fair share if you're well positioned. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yesterday I was arguing with my friends. I said positioning. They're like, Ngozi, it's positioning. I say, if you have good grades and you are not well positioned, you're not going anywhere. It just is, the grade is in your certificate, is there in your box, or is in your whatever you keep them. Wherever you keep them. You understand? So but if you have this good grade or fairly good grade, anything it is, and you are well positioned, you find out that you can still, God is fair now. God is fair. Everybody will not be so brilliant in school now. So anyhow you are, anyhow you come, we'll be able to position you. The positioning is our job, is our playground. We will know what to do for you and you will get the best. Yes. So we'll be talking for some time now, and we'll be concluding here, because I hope to meet you another day. I hope to discuss more with you and give you the opportunities, show you the opportunities that we have, so that you can fly high. Yes. I wish you the best of this year. I wish you the best of June. And I wish you the best of the rest of the year. And till next year, I wish you all the best. But I'll still see you in a day or two. Yes. I'll still see you. Yes. So have a good evening, have a good morning, have a good afternoon, whichever time span you are operating from, whichever UTC you're operating from. I wish you the best. Thank you so much. You're welcome.